what age is Jezzy?
He'll be 19 in June.
19 in
Yes.
June. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So just bear with me. I'm just going to tune to him and just ask him about himself. Well, according to him, he said he's never been a fighter. He's a passive boy.
Yes.
And he said, I know exactly where my boundaries are. So he makes
Yes.
me think, even when he was obviously younger and fitter, he was not a wanderer. He
He's
just stayed in.
never left this garden.
Oh,
He's
what a
never left this
clever
house
boy.
Apart from visits to the vet for vaccinations.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Okay.
he's never been in the country.
And he said he's very relaxed about life, always has been. He's
Yes.
had his own inner
Yes.
confidence. He also makes me feel that he's available to go anywhere he wants in your house. He can go into any room.
Oh, yes.
And he said, and I make myself comfortable. And he's showing me, I don't know, to me looks more like sort of like a wicker type chair. Is this upstairs? I'm looking at
Yes,
I
he
can't
will.
remember the name.
Yes, he will sit on a wicker.
Yeah, and
Yes,
he's just
it
showing me
is
that, and
yes.
I'm presuming there's some sun in that corner. He's just
Yes,
showing me
yeah.
that as well. I know he's an old boy, but he's saying like his hearing's going a bit, and I kind of think you're asking sort of like, Jezzy, where are you, Jezzy? And it's like he said, I can't quite hear you properly.
Yeah.
But interesting, he's very old, but I actually do think he's still got teeth. I can't see, I'm not looking there, but it's like he can still chew.
He actually had an operation about a year ago now, and had 7 teeth removed because he had abscesses.
Right.
We didn't think he'd get through the anaesthetic.
Operation.
In fact, it was 5 teeth, I think.
Yeah,
And
but
he
he's still
came
got
home-
some.
Oh yes, he's got
Yeah.
lost them. Yes, it
And I was
just
like,
2 back teeth.
Yeah,
left
he
to
can
go.
crunch.
Yes, he can manage.
Brilliant.
He grates his teeth a bit. But,
Oh.
yes.
And he said very sweetly, he said like sometimes they will just fall out.
Yes.
Okay. I don't diagnose. I just give you what an animal gives me.
Yes.
He makes me feel he's very thirsty
Yes.
because my mouth's like making me feel terribly dry.
Yes.
But he said he's not drinking incessantly, but I think he's drinking more.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Okay. He's saying to me he can still see because he's not banging into things.
Yes, he's got limited.
Yeah, but at
vision
least
now,
he
but
can
He's
still
not totally
see.
blind.
Yeah. He's telling me, he said, I still have quality of life, but I'm very much like sort of a bit of a doddery old man.
Yes.
But he said, I still get up and move from room to room. So he still
Yes,
is
he does. He's
like
still moving around.
moving
yes.
around. And his words, not mine, he said, I'm not incontinent.
No, he's not. He's clean.
Oh, good
Yes,
boy.
he goes out and does a wee.
Oh, clever lad. This is so funny. He just said to me, as you're stroking me, note, I'm not full of knots. And actually he isn't.
No.
So
He
look-
does manage to
yeah,
look after
he is
himself a little bit.
yeah, exactly.
I do agree.
Mom, he said
Yes.
mom helps too.
Yes.
Oh. According to him, he said on a health point, he doesn't think he's got serious ailments that would, seriously worry you. Because he said, I'm not showing any I could be wrong. He doesn't make me feel he's on like strong medication for anything.
He's on thyroid medicine.
Yeah.
And painkillers for his legs.
Yeah.
Yes.
But nothing that's like, he's not got a horrendous condition that
No.
we're trying to manage and whatever.
He's got no growths, and his
Okay.
heart's strong.
Yeah. He smiles. He can still get up onto things, like not high, but he can like still use his back legs and his front to get
He can
up.
go upstairs just because he's pulling his
Exactly, and
pulling
he,
his back legs
yeah,
up,
but
yes.
because he's saying like they still
he
work,
can't-
just not as
Yes,
they did.
He can't jump on.
No,
chairs.
and he's saying, can I have hands sometimes, which I'm sure
Oh,
you
yes,
do.
always give him a
Exactly.
hand, yes.
Again, he's just putting you back. Now, animals are very straightforward about, because I know his age and stuff, that about, if they were to, transition
Yeah.
to heaven. But he's saying that he absolutely, at this point in time, feels he has got quality of life. He said he's not showing signs of senile.
No.
He's not, and this is what they do to listening,
Yes.
they don't do. Apparently, he's not yowling.
No.
So often you'll get that, say if you've got kidney failure, so toxins will make them go a bit
Yes,
wonky
yes.
and yowl. he said, literally, I am just like a doddery old man.
Yes, yes, yes.
He says he thinks like one of the things is because he is so clean, if he was to start getting incontinent, that he would find obviously a bit difficult, and that would kind of indicate to you that actually he's
This
now
is maybe
not
time.
coping.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And he said, eating wise, he said, I'm still doing it little and often, little and often. I
Yes.
have an appetite.
Yes, he's eating a lot.
Yeah. And again, he's saying like he recognizes the other cats, and you've got a dog that
Yes.
you know he will. I don't think they interact, but he's saying like I know who he is. So he's saying I'm very much as I am, just an older version.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he's throwing up at this present moment in
No,
time.
no,
But
he's
again,
not.
he's saying like if I really started to vomit and stuff, which I don't normally do, then that might be an
Maybe an
indication that
indication
my
that-
body is really starting to
Yes,
close down.
yes.
But what he's saying at the moment, he's really straightforward. He's just
Yeah.
saying it's okay.
Just leave me.
Yeah. He said just look for the signs of things that I start doing that I didn't used to do.
Yes.
That's when you know. And he said I'm a truly, truly loved cat. Truly loved.
Yes.
Oh, and it's kind of funny the way, but he said there's a stack of them up there, and it's like you've had a lot of animals that have gone to heaven, so he classes a stack of them.
Yeah.
And is there a John connected to you? And I kind of thinking this is more spirit side, because as soon as I went stack up there, and I just heard John, so I don't know if there's spirit living, but it just gave me the name John.
Oh, I can't really think of one in particular. No.
I always say to people, note it down, because sometimes it comes up later.
Comes-
I don't know whether it's more like sort of uncle rather than direct. I don't
Yes.
know, but I kind of feel it's something like sort of that way. Because it's just telling you really clearly, in heaven, and it's funny how animals notice, but heaven, animals and humans mix. And some people
Okay,
actually
yes.
think they don't,
Yeah.
but that's why he's brought that up.
Yes.
So again, just note it, and I might just spring back to you
Yes.
because,
Yes.
you know, it couldn't happen. This is so lovely. If he classes his life, he says, I've gone from A to B without a blip.
Yes.
And that describes his life.
Yes. Well, he
Bless.
does.
Well, there you
What a
go.
little man.
Well, that was a pleasure to talk to you. Well, I hope that's helped
yes,
you
that-
and,
that's
you
lovely.
know, let
Thank
you
you,
know that
yes.
actually at this point in life, he's
Yes,
actually still
quite
very
happy, as long
easy.
as he's a happy
Yeah.
little boy.
Bless. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.